I'm Lynn Deutsch, the very proud mayor of Dunwoody, Georgia. And if you've ever seen me anywhere, you probably have seen me with a pair of scissors, because we're cutting ribbons everywhere across our city with new businesses, expanded businesses, and great opportunities. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Woo!
We've been in Dunwoody for about a year. It's been an amazing experience, and the support from the city of Dunwoody has been awesome, and we look forward to year 2.
3, 2, 1, go! Woo!
State Farm is pleased to be a part of the Dunwoody community. When we expanded here, we were working to create a workplace of the future environment with housing, public transportation, quality education, shopping, and entertainment, all within easy access. Dunwoody offered that then, it offers it now, and it's only getting better.
Market Week was drawn to Dunwoody for numerous reasons, one of which is the community. We are a company comprised of young, vibrant, brilliant people, and everyone, when we talked to them, wanted a place where they felt like home. We have big goals at Market Week. We are growing at a rapid rate. We have clients coming in from all over the nation, and wherever we landed, we wanted to be proud of what those clients saw. And I can tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, we are proud that we are in Dunwoody.
Big smile, everybody, big smile.
All of us as business owners, I have my business right in the village, and we've come together because we really want to bring activation, and we love where we have our businesses. Most of us live in Dunwoody, so we want to see it thrive, and we're all energized in making that happen. It makes it really special to be part of Dunwoody.
There's no better place to be than Dunwoody, and there's no community I would rather serve. We have the best location, the best amenities, the best private investors, and by far the best people. And we are headed for a bright, exciting, vibrant future for all of us. To celebrate, let's cut the ribbon. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yay!
I am so grateful that you have joined us here today. I'll cut to the chase. The state of Dunwoody is fantastic. And Adam, can I go now? No? Okay. If you live here, work here, or just visit, you are benefiting from all the improvements that this modern city with a small town feel has experienced the last few years. Our city is growing, we are thriving, and we are progressing. Standing still is not an option. The world is changing, and Dunwoody is leading the way by seizing opportunities, overcoming challenges, and planning for the future. We are growing as a hub for business and innovation, new businesses, corporate expansions, and record investment in the city. Everywhere you look is happening on a regular basis. I could not be more pleased with the direction we are headed. Look around. We've had major developments like High Street and Campus 244 begin or finish their construction, bringing jobs, new restaurants, and entertainment options. They are awesome additions to our community, helping to transform Perimeter. Ashford Lane and Park Place are being revitalized with new businesses, but also green space that we affectionately call privately operated public space, which is giving you all a new places to gather. These renovations are all privately funded, showing the confidence that investors, developers, and others have in our community. Yay us. I don't know about you, but when I get off the MARTA station at the Dunwoody station, when I get off MARTA, and I look around, I sometimes lose my breath. It takes me a minute to remember that this is Dunwoody. Look at our skyline, go back and compare it to a decade or so ago with without the State Farm campus and Campus 244 when it was, I used to call it like a Soviet-looking building from that era. And now Campus 244 is a fantastic, beautiful building, campus, and State Farm with its 3 striking towers, and High Street with its phase 1 completed. We don't even look like the same place, and that's exciting. When I encounter people who are doing business in Dunwoody or building in Dunwoody or just inquiring, I get the best feedback about our city team. They compliment us. They say we are the best city, sorry Jody, to do business in. I'm a little competitive. And that our staff does great jobs getting the permits necessary, paying attention to the details, and making sure things happen in a timely manner. So I think they deserve an applause and recognition because they're here in the room with us. When I ran for mayor for the first time in 2019, some of the first world problems that our residents would ask me about were rooftop bars. We didn't have one. They wanted one. Well, I've delivered 2, thanks to the AC Hotel and the Wing restaurant in the mall parking lot, and then High Street's going to have at least 1. I over-delivered. But the other concern, which was a real serious concern, is that as a community that was carved out of an unincorporated area and built as a bedroom community, we didn't have a town square, a town center, and we desperately wanted a place to gather. And so that is Dunwoody Village. I don't know if you visited recently, but it's pretty special these days. Small businesses are strengthening our small town charm. Residents are actually saying, meet me at the village. Never heard that before 5 years ago. New restaurants, coffee shops, green spaces are creating community connections. Our partnership with Regency and other property owners is helping to revitalize that area and make it feel like our town center. But it's really happening not because of the work the city is doing, although it's important. It's happening because local entrepreneurs are investing in their hometown. Billy, Nita, David, Lauren, and so many more are bringing their businesses or their vision, their energy, and their care for our community to Dunwoody Village and other parts of the city, and that is making a huge difference. Very proud of the work that's happened in the village. We aren't just competing with our metro neighbors, we're competing nationwide, not just for new businesses, but for new residents. Major companies have been choosing Dunwoody: Hapag-Lloyd, Transportation Insight, and State Farm. Also, we have hometown success stories like Insight Global and NFA Burger have started here. Some small, NFA Burger, but has announced they're going to open. Does everybody know what NFA Burger is? It's the best hamburger in the world that you're going to get out of a gas station. And probably the best hamburger, one of the best. I can't have favorites. But NFA Burger and Village Burger. Village Burger started here and already has multiple locations across the region. NFA Burger just announced that they're going to open 2 new restaurants, homegrown from Dunwoody. Insight Global started in a garage in Dunwoody, and it is now a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Let's give a hand for Insight Global and their lovely tables of attendees. Such an awesome story, actually. They've gone from a garage to a building in prime Metro Atlanta commercial real estate with their name on top. I just love it. But not just homegrown small businesses or major corporations, but places like Nando's, Agave Bandino, Camp, Hampton Social, and more are have launched or will launch their first Georgia locations in Dunwoody. We are a great place to be, and over the last few years, these investments have made it so that there is no reason to leave Dunwoody. But we are also busy planning for the future of Perimeter Center. A few years ago, some of you may have participated in a planning process that we conducted called Edge City 2.0. For those of you that don't know what an Edge City is a city next to another city. When we did that plan and we completed it, we thought it was a fairly long-range plan. It is our vision of Perimeter Center should things need to change. Well, as we're all aware, there are significant changes coming in the commercial real estate world. And we are working with developers, owners, and even banks of vacant office buildings and exploring what could go there. Like every other community in the country, we have a housing shortage, and we look towards these potential redevelopments as part of the solution to that challenge. Stay tuned. There's some really exciting projects coming our way, and I hope you'll stay engaged in the process. I think in the next few years, you're going to be thrilled with what developers bring us. We are also really interested in supporting the next creator of an Insight Global. We are partnering with Greater Perimeter Chamber and the Access Georgia Foundation to expand resources like training, network, and mentorship. Chamber's Insight Professional Development series is benefiting from this collaboration. If Adam will raise his hand if you have questions about this afterwards, find him or a member of his team. Dunwoody is continuously evolving to attract investment, support businesses, and enhance the quality of life for all. No city works harder to ensure growth is thoughtful, strategic, well-managed, and relevant. We are thriving in Dunwoody. Thriving is more than economic success, although we're working on that. It's about vibrancy, safety, and connection. Our police chief and deputy chief, if you will stand up and wave, or stand. Nothing is more important to myself or our city council than public safety. It is our number one responsibility and our number one priority. I'm thrilled to report that crime is down thanks to proactive policing and community engagement and technology. We're making significant investments in public safety. Since I became mayor, our police employees have had about a 40 to 50% raise in salaries over the last 5 years. We have invested in technology, including a real-time crime center for faster, data-driven policing. I'm very proud to announce the initiative of hiring police ambassadors. If you haven't seen them yet, you will. They drive these white pickup trucks with bright yellow letters, and they are here to enhance our public safety services and support our police officers. As an example, when there's an accident and a tow truck is needed, someone has to wait with the vehicle. Until we added these ambassadors, it was always a uniformed officer. This allows them to turn that over to an ambassador and get back in the field more quickly. We are thrilled to be able to offer that to the community and are looking for other ways to enhance public safety. Dunwoody is a lot brighter than it was a few years ago. If you have not noticed some of the public art around the city, I hope you will. You saw the beautiful mural from the MARTA station, our beautiful mosaic. We have a partnership with Dunwoody High School, and some of their artwork is turning into green light art boxes that you find around the city. Their artwork is enlarged and wrapped on the boxes. Our corners are much less boring than they used to be. And it helps us define who we are as a community. You know, we are a city, and now you'll see our art. With our partnership with the Perimeter Center Improvement District, and there's our wonderful PCID Director, Ann Hanlon, we are working to make Perimeter safer for pedestrians, cyclists, and drivers. We have completed the first phase of the Ashford-Dunwoody Path, which is part of a vision that will go all the way up Ashford-Dunwoody Road. We have thousands of Dunwoody residents who live in Dunwoody, who live in the perimeter, and also we have many thousands of people who work in perimeter. I want, if you live or work in perimeter, for you to feel like you can walk out your front door and go wherever you want to go in perimeter by foot or on your bike safely. And that's a big priority of ours. It will help us all because it will reduce the number of cars on the road, and we are working hard on that. We've installed some safer crosswalks, and we continue to evaluate and plan for those kinds of projects. If anybody drive through Georgetown ever, I apologize. But the final project, which was mostly a stormwater project, so you can't even see, is worth it. More than 10,000 cars a day pass through our Georgetown Gateway, and it has benefited, and those drivers are benefited from improved traffic flow. If you're a walker or a cyclist, now we have the wide path, making it safer for you. Improved landscaping. My neighbors, I live in the Georgetown area, so every day you were suffering, I was suffering too. But in the light post, it looks great. And of course, we have the very large Dunwoody sign. Give it up for the sign. And despite what you may have heard, this was not in response to the Chambly sign going up inside the perimeter. We've been planning this since the city started, which was a long time ago, and we were not trying to outsize them, but we did. Rather, the Georgetown Gateway is one of our primary entrance points into the city. And the truth is, Metro Atlanta's complicated. Nobody, unless you know everything, knows exactly where cities begin or end. In fact, recently Sandy Springs put up a welcome to Sandy Springs sign in Dunwoody. So we just want to make sure that the people visiting us know that they're in Dunwoody. And there'll be more signs, most of them not that size, that will appear in the next few months, right, Eric? At every gateway, at every entrance point through the city. We want you, if you would like to be able to commute by bike or foot. It'll take a while. We're working on connecting all parts of the city. There already are residents who are using the trail system to commute to Perimeter. My friend Ron, who just retired, commuted to Perimeter Center East for several years from Dunwoody North using our trail. That's one of the purposes of trails. Discover Dunwoody. I think you're here. They are the best destination management organization in the state, and they are doing a great job driving tourism and hospitality industry growth. Our hotels are thriving, attracting business travelers, meetings, weekend events, visitors and events. And they're also doing a great job promoting our city. It's a wonderful partnership we have with them. We couldn't do what we do without them, and I think they probably would say they couldn't do what they do without us. Yeah, they're nodding their head. Good job. Good job. More people are staying in Dunwoody, not just passing through. A thriving city evolves to meet the needs of its people. Dunwoody is not just keeping up, we are setting the standard. Dunwoody stays ahead by anticipating challenges, not just reacting to them, and certainly not ignoring them. 60 years ago or so, this was farmland. There were cows at the mall. Then we became a bedroom community, and then in 2008, we incorporated during a deep commercial real estate recession. And yet, our founders built a strong foundation by beginning to lay plans for the future. Well, I'm not sure that they or anyone could have anticipated what the future held, We are transforming, I would say we have transformed from a sleepy suburb where people thought all people did here was play tennis, to a vibrant, strategic, and forward-thinking city. We are committed to thoughtful planning, being good stewards of resources and our infrastructure. We are strategically updating our plans. At our retreat last week, our council retreat, we instructed staff to begin a transportation plan refresh. We're in the middle of a rewrite of our comprehensive plan called Direction Dunwoody. Every plan we do includes community and stakeholder input. We work hard to get the community to give us feedback. We are investing in our community by improving intersections, sidewalks, trails, and paths, building parks or enhancing the ones we have, and lots of stormwater projects. Today, Dunwoody is 52,000 or so residents. We have our own MARTA station and easy access to 2 others, and we are the best location in Metro Atlanta. We have not just grown in population, but in vibrancy, service delivery, and connectivity. Moving beyond just location, though, Dunwoody is truly the place to be. I have 3 pieces of evidence that will show that. One is that our most recent citizen satisfaction survey showed that 96% of Dunwoody's residents are satisfied with their quality of life. I think that's worth a round of applause. In sticking to our desire to stay a small town feeling, even though we're a big city, we give out welcome bags for free to people who move to Dunwoody. And the only thing we ask in exchange is for them to let us know why they chose us. And there are lots of words that appear, obviously many times. Great, close to work, beautiful, safe, schools, and of course location. But the number one word is community. And I think that says a lot. Our reputation, no other mayor will admit this, but privately, they know that Dunwoody is the best community because we are a series of connected neighborhoods. We are a community that rallies when people are in need. We support each other, and we are just truly a special place that is enhanced because we have our neighborhoods and then we have this fantastic commercial area, and that makes us different and special, and yes, quite frankly, the best. I want to take a moment to thank my city council members. If y'all want to stand, I know y'all waved a minute ago, and if without them, none of this would be possible. Thank you, Adam, and to the chamber leadership for inviting me. City staff I've recognized. And my husband, Barry. I won't make him stand. And when people ask him what he does, he says he's the city chauffeur. He often stands in the back of a room when he attends things with me. He knows everyone's name that works for the city better than I do. And he's also key to Lemonade Days, so when you see him at Lemonade Days, say hello. So I want to leave you with a few points. The state of Dunwoody is strong. Dunwoody has transformed from a sleepy suburb into a vibrant city while still keeping our small town feel. There is no better place to live, work, or visit. Existing businesses are thriving, new businesses are growing, exciting new projects are coming, and Dunwoody is absolutely where you need to be. So before closing, I am excited to share some breaking news with all of you. Only like 3 of us in this room know this. At 9 a.m. today, Governor Brian Kemp announced that TriNet is planning to create 750 new jobs at a new corporate center in Dunwoody. over the next 5 years. This represents an investment of about $15.4 million. TriNet provides small and medium-sized businesses with full-service industry-specific HR solutions, and we are thrilled, I don't think I can say that enough, to welcome the company here. This is another example of a growing company choosing Dunwoody, which of course is exactly the right choice. Thank you.